Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Brink of Speed. So people are constantly trashing the new 2024 Corvette E-Ray. But why do you think that is? Did GM give the E-Ray the wrong name? Should they have called it something different? Is the E-Ray too expensive for what you're getting? These, along with more, are all questions I will try to answer and shed some light on for you today. By the way, this isn't a video to try and persuade you to like a car you don't like. No, I'm making this to educate anyone who truly does not understand what this new Corvette is or why GM built it. So let's go over the top 5 reasons why people are trashing the E-Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, I am on the Soldiers for Truth Foundation to show you that you can win this 1969 427 ZL1 Tribute Corvette Coupe. And this is put on, like I said, by the Soldiers for Truth Foundation, which is dedicated to safeguarding the physical and emotional well-being of America's military personnel. This is an amazing, amazing charity, and you've got the chance to win a 1969 427 ZL1 Tribute Corvette Coupe, one of America's most popular sports cars, and it is actually upgraded with a 454 cubic inch engine built to produce 550 horsepower. So as you can see, this thing is a beast. Now, the way that you get entered to win this is you click on one of these, which you're getting 40% more for your money right now because you are a Brink of Speed watcher. So this is my Brink of Speed code. Enter all your information here, click continue. They'll ask you for your credit card information, enter all that in, and you will be entered. Now, the way to find the link is in my description or in my pinned comment. But I can't wait to see which one of you guys wins this beauty, and the close date of this is December 4th of this year. They will draw the winner on December 30th, and there is a grand prize option of $50,000 if you do not want the car. So good luck, everyone. Number 1, it's all electric. So just because GM put E in the name, people automatically assume it's only electric. Well, I'm here to tell you, it's not all electric. GM decided to make their first ever all-wheel drive hybrid Corvette. If you're a fan of the 2017 through 2022 NSX, then you're probably gonna love the E-Ray. It comes with the same Stingray LT2 6.2 liter V8 engine in the rear, with the same 495 horsepower, 470 foot-pounds of torque, and now has a motor up front propelling the front wheels. That motor produces 160 horsepower and 125 torque, bringing the totals to 655 horsepower and 595 foot-pounds of torque. This E-Ray is the fastest Corvette to 60 in just 2.5 seconds, and fastest in the quarter mile at just 10.5 seconds. It will be a beast for sure, and I can't wait to experience one. Number 2, the electric motor stops producing power at around 50 to 60 miles per hour. This is incorrect. It actually doesn't lose power until 150 miles an hour. So well after you hit the quarter mile, plus if you roll race, you'll have all 655 horsepower till 150 miles an hour. If this information doesn't change your mind, I'm not sure what will. Number 3, the battery won't stay charged long if you are constantly putting your foot to the floor. This is also incorrect. It's not a plug-in hybrid. This is a regenerative hybrid, so it is almost always charging the battery. GM tried to run the battery down to 0 and was not successful. Now, I think Amelia Hartford just recently was able to run the entire battery down to 0, but I'd like to know which one of you plans to do 24 consecutive donuts in an E-Ray without getting dizzy and vomiting. That's exactly what she did. I'm not sure how she did it, but you can see it right here in this video that I'm putting up at the top right from Amelia. Moving on, number 4. It's too expensive. Now, was I shocked when I heard the price of the E-Ray? Yes and no. To me, and this is just my opinion, For everything GM is giving us in this car, it's actually way less than it should cost. I will admit, I was hoping the E-Ray along with the Z06 would be under $100,000. But where can you buy an all-wheel drive supercar for $106,000? And that's the base price. I mean, my build will be around $130,000 on this E-Ray, which is all loaded up. But again, where can you buy what I'm getting for $130K? The answer is nowhere. Even the NSX was $150 to $160K brand new. It came with 576 horsepower, so almost 100 less horsepower, and trust me, the ride and interior in the NSX is nothing compared to the E-Ray. All right, number 5. Dealers will just mark this one up just like the Z06. So yeah, there are definitely dealers out there marking the E-Ray up. But to be honest, I haven't really looked into it much. I have a couple of reasons why, and I'll go over them. Number 1, the market is slowly coming back to reality, and as of lately, dealers are having to drop markups lower and lower. I think once the E-Ray hits dealerships, we will see much less of a markup than we did on the Z06, and it may be closer to the initial Stingray markups, maybe around 10 to 20K. Number 2, I'm number 1 on 2 lists who don't charge ADMs, so I haven't worried about it at all. So those are my reasons why I haven't really looked into the E-Ray markups. But you guys let me know in the comments down below if you have a dealership that, or multiple dealerships that you've called that are marking the E-Ray up, and let us know how much these dealerships are planning to mark them up. So I know I said 5 reasons, but I'm going to go ahead and give you a 6th one that I always hear, and that is no one will be able to buy one anyway because they can't even get the Stingray and Z06 built. Well, I'm here to tell you, this is simply just not true. If you haven't been living under a rock the last year, you would know that GM built over 54,000 C8s in 2023, and this includes Z06s. And all this was with multiple plant shutdowns and a strike at the end of 2023 production. If you think GM won't do that well or better in 2024, I believe you are sadly mistaken. I believe 2024 will be the year that sets the talkers apart from the doers. What do I mean by that? My belief is, and has been for some time now, if you truly want one of these cars, you'll find a way to make it happen. And in 2024, if you want any of the C8 models, it will be the easiest year yet to make that happen. So what are your thoughts? Do you still feel the same toward the E-Ray? If so, no problem. But if this video changed your perspective on the car, let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Also, let me know if you have any experience with the 2017 up through the 2022 NSX. And if so, did you enjoy it being a hybrid with all-wheel drive? Did you enjoy the V6 with the twin turbo? Let me know what you thought about that. And now what you're thinking about this E-Ray with almost 100 more horsepower. And if you think it will outdo the NSX. Also, what do you think about GM naming this car the E-Ray? Should they have used an E? Does that more stand for a all-electric vehicle, and so goes the confusion? I, for one, believe that GM maybe should have called this car the Manta Ray. That would make it much better. It's like a Stingray, only bigger, which we know the E-Ray is a lot like a Stingray, only bigger, and there would be zero confusion of what it is. So let me know in the comments what you think about that, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you guys out on the road.